Hey guys, it's the Fact Freak and welcome to today's deep dive on Geordie Princess. Now remember, these videos are awareness as well as really taking a look at the person mentioned. Some of you guys may know that I've already done deep dives on Geordie Princess on TikTok. However, I've currently removed them while this goes live. I guess you guys might wonder why? Why, Fact Freak, are you going back and doing a deep dive on somebody that you've already done one before? It's quite simple really. There's still a lot more to discover when it comes to Geordie Princess. Now let's start all the way at the beginning. Now of course when you search Geordie Princess you get multiple fan accounts and not so fan accounts. However, Julie, like myself, runs multiple accounts as she gets a lot of strikes and accounts taken down and videos taken down. Now, of course, like a lot of creators on the app, Julie is accused of begging, being a horrible beggar. Now, in my first deep dive, I said I could not find any evidence of that. However, in these screenshots, it shows people saying in the chat that they've given her money for various things. Get a tab, I was going to say. Julie, I'll send you some money for some tabs and a bottle of wine. Have a chill there. Julie, I've sent you 20 for food. If you need more, let me know. So looking at them, you'd think, hey, she's been begging for money. These people have been sending her money for cigarettes, alcohol. But actually, this isn't evidence of Julie begging. This could be somebody typing that in the chat. There is no evidence. Or is there? That doesn't look very good now, does it, Julie? I've had to edit that clip as worried about copyright with the song behind it. However, if you want to see the full clip, it is on my Instagram, The Fact Freak. Now, one thing I will say around begging and begging on TikTok, it is not against TikTok's terms and conditions for somebody to beg for gifts, beg for money. However, it might be a sort of personal thing to whether you like that person because they beg or not. It is also the choice of the people gifting to gift. However, we don't like people who claim I don't beg and then they do. That'd be a lie. Now of course Julie stands for body shaming, which is a massively important thing for people to strike out against. Body shaming can lead to mental health issues, including eating disorders, depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and body dysmorphia, as well as general feeling of hating one's body. What a thing to strike out against, and it looks like Julie does just that, or at least that's what she says she does.
Lie. Dirty, horrible, ugly bastards. That's what I don't want. Dirty, horrible, ugly bastards.
Now that was a few excerpts from some of Julie's toxic lives, and I really do mean toxic. And we'll be looking into them a little bit more in a moment. You see, I can understand that Julie is obviously reacting potentially to somebody that she doesn't like. However, body shaming and speaking to people like that is never right, especially when you are a creator and an influencer. Your actions can influence others. It's not all right for you to promote body shaming, then turn around and say things like this.
It's the ugly ones that sit and grief you. Like someone so fucking ugly and sour.
Of course, after the deep dive I had already done on Geordie Princess, she sent me quite a lot of messages, making quite a lot of claims. She says, more than issues, I've received fake blood to my door by the same 42-year-old woman from Southampton. She hacked my email address. If you look on title, Life Geordie Princess 29, you'll find everything I have to go through by these. I tried to take my own life because of then. She made a hate group. A picture of my house is even on Tattle Life, and the police have me at high risk and wanting to be moved there. Now just in that paragraph, there's a lot to break down. And of course, a lot of things that Julie says has happened could be down to the leak of her address. Now, we've talked about doxing before. Doxing is legal if you do it through legal means. For example, if you had somebody's name, you looked them up on Facebook, there's a picture of their house and their street name, that's legal because the information is publicly available. So as creators, if we are worried about that sort of stuff, we should lock our stuff down as much as we can. But has Geordie Princess done that?
Hi guys, who was ever on my live there? I've been banned from both accounts now, but you know what? I've still got Instagram. Go on my Instagram, Geordie Princess 29, where I'm going to be doing it for the next week. Fuck TikTok, you know what it is? I'm not even appealing it. I make more money off TikTok, off Instagram than I do TikTok anyway. Keep coming for us, girls. You know why? Because, you know, when social service and the police knock on your door, right? It's over, innit, girls? It's over, really. Nikki, what do you think about the situation?
What, mate?
Fuck the haters.
They're fucking trying to fucking bully you off, fucking.
I'll stop it there, even though that guy is hilarious. But of course, there is a nice video of Julie ranting, as usual, in front of her house. She not only shows the front of her house, but shows the surrounding streets. Now, if you look very carefully at the comment I've highlighted, somebody is literally saying, I deliver there, I know that address. It is that easy to be doxed. Now it's time to talk about Julie's toxic lives. Now, I mentioned this before, and I do honestly think they are toxic. I don't think that Julie lives a happy life that should be promoted to thousands of people. Julie uses excess amounts of alcohol. I've got videos of her on lives where she walks through the streets, her and her partner threatening people, her and her partner fighting. I'm going to break down some of these horrendous videos and really show you what it's like looking in to Geordie Princess.
Brushing the vagina. I'm so fucking sick of my life.
I know, it's the worst, isn't it? I used to put like a little bit of coconut oil on afterwards for a couple of days.
Mate, this is not going to do coconut oil. I'm fucking itchy as fuck, mate.
Oh, is it really bad on TikTok, or are we all over it?
Mate, are you bothered about what people think? We are fucking men. Live life.
Where do I even start with this one? Bloody hell. I mean, most people would not want that live streamed or would stream themselves talking about how the fact that their private parts, shall we say, are itching it with a brush, needing to deal with it. I mean, obviously this video has been lifted and it's been uploaded straight away to TikTok saying probably riddled. And in the same video, Julie says, are you bothered about what people think of us on TikTok? Geordie Princess, you are bothered. Why are you doing this to yourself?
And thanks to head, I don't like canvases. Come me door then. Come me door. You know my address. Come to the fucking door, bitch. You know my address. Come to the door. If you're not
I'll just insert this DM, Julie, that you sent me, remember, where you were concerned about being doxed. Yet in this live you're telling somebody to come to your house in a threatening manner. You know, it obviously comes across like you're threatening for maybe a fight or an aggressive confrontation, not exactly showing that you're harassed by potentially being doxed. Right, now it's time to talk about the lovely couple, Geordie Princess and John.
Give your boyfriend your hand and see what he does with it.
I know it be so complicated.
Is your boyfriend a prick? Does he have a little dick? Does he sleep with loads of pals that he doesn't even know? Does he think he's fit when he really looks at it?
Seem like a pretty happy couple, don't they? Unfortunately, this is not the case.
Are you okay? You sure?
I don't want to go on camera with it.
No, so, listen, guys, I'm going to come off live, and we'll talk to you.
I need to wipe my face, guys. I'm fucking bleeding here.
We'll talk to you in a bit.
No chance. People trying to make us feel bad because I kissed the taxi driver. So fuck. And your point is, it'll be mentally tortured.
Punch me fucking window in, man. No, I don't. You're not locking him up through this. Because I'm not giving no one statement.
Because he's hit you, though, we have to.
It doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to see and listen. Like, I just want him gone. He took his stuff. He took everything from the living room there. Everything. So he's not coming back. Nah. And I've got my key. I've got my bank card. Everything, though. He can't come back. Please don't let him, because it'll just make...
That doesn't sound like a happy relationship to me. And I would like to talk a little bit about the cycle of abuse. Now, of course, the first stage is usually the tension building. So an argument, something is building, bubbling below the surface. Number 2 would be the incident. For example, the clips we've just watched, Geordie Princess saying that she's been hit by a partner. Then, of course, the reconciliation. The abuser apologises, gives excuses, or blames the abused. And then it's straight back to the honeymoon period, all lovey-dovey. Now, Julie made a good excuse for him at the door there when the police called. Now, there are clips online of Julie being as abusive to John, and the cycle of abuse can usually only be broken when 2 admit help or 2 leave one another and get help. If anybody has been triggered by this, please get in touch with me on Instagram through my DMs, The Fact Freak, and I will point you in the direction of somewhere where you may be able to receive some sort of help on the issue. It is my belief that this relationship is abusive, is toxic, and should end. Now let's move on to Geordie Princess's use of drugs and promotion of drugs. Now in this clip, Julie can clearly be seen having a joint, smoking weed and marijuana. Now, of course, TikTok's terms and conditions say that posting or streaming videos that promote illegal activities should get your account banned on TikTok. This includes posts that depicts acts of physical harm, human exploitation, illegal trade, or breaking the law in any way. Now, of course, I don't have to tell anybody, but cannabis is illegal to possess, grow and distribute or sell in the UK. It is a Class B drug with penalties for unlicensed dealing, unlicensed production and unlicensed trafficking of up to 14 years in prison. Geordie Princess often claims to have deals with many makeup brands, etc. I have no idea how you could have such a deal and break the law. Also, I'm unsure how she can get any sort of contract promoting any brands when she speaks about people like this.
I feel like telling every single person on my life to message or work, but you know what it is? I'm not that kind of person. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that shit myself. I'll deal with her work myself. Fucking Ben, ever. She's never once been with her Ben, ever. Not that I've seen of. Mum's probably got custody of it, man.
So that's where we will leave it on today's deep dive. Geordie Princess, a toxic influencer. Now you guys tell me, should there be a part 2 to this? If there's enough comments and enough interest, I will definitely look even further into Geordie Princess. Remember, these videos are about awareness. Everything I've said in these videos are immediately backed up with facts. There is no hearsay, guys. There is no defamation of character. There is just facts. Last time I spoke to Julie through DMs, she said that she wasn't going to do drama anymore. Doesn't look like that has been the case, has it, Julie? It's a shame that you have not changed and changed things around. Anyway, guys, I'm The Fact Freak. Please make sure to follow The Fact Freak on Instagram, The Fact Freak on TikTok, And of course, the Fact Freak over here. If you did like the video, please drop a like and follow. You guys rule. Peace. And one final thing to Geordie Princess. I'm sure you're watching. If you would like to arrange to come on a Zoom call with me and talk about what's been in this deep dive, and we can put it out on YouTube. If you have any evidence to squash things in this video or anything that you want to say and put your side across, please get in touch. Peace.